And we're back. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. You can just call me Stent. I see you're still on that, Val. Anyways, episode list. We're nearly done with the special episodes and we can carry on with the main plot. Gonna be exciting? I certainly hope so, because it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. It's time for the pièce de résistance, the main attraction. The reason you got this game, aside from just to play out your Gary Stu fantasies as Riolu. Into the future of darkness. Grovyle, who came from the future to prevent the planet's paralysis. Moving off of it, collected the time gears, even though we're not sure if there are 5 or 6 of them. And together with Vel and that blue crocodile I don't remember the name of, made his way to Dialga's temporal tower. However, I won't. You'll never change history. Ah yes, it's time for more trauma. Grovyle! So you shielded Stent, Grovyle. That's taken a heavy toll on you. Very well. You're going down first. Hidden system referring to it as planet's paralysis, weird transit. Maybe? I'm pretty nostalgic for old school Pokemon and listening to visual OST for the... Yeah, it is one of those things where I can't help but... Especially listen to a lot of the new VGC music which has come out recently. I can't help but be like... I want to give you money, Pokemon Company, but in good faith I cannot. What are you doing? Dusknoir, I'm taking you with me. We're going back to the future. What? Eh? Stent, it's up to you now. I leave behind my gear collection. Okay, team, the Rainbow Stone Ship's ready to go. Good lord, what is happening over here? Aurora Borealis. Well, this is it for me. I'm taking Dusknoir back to the future. Eh? What? I can never come back here again. Watch Stent's back. Promise me. But... take your place, Grovyle? I can't. You must, and you will, because you can. You two are the best of combinations, like red wine with fish. No, I got that wrong. Unhand me! Release me! And take that line again! We're almost there. Quiet. Stent. Take care, Stent. I was lucky to have known you. Where the parting hurts, the rest I leave in your hands. Grovyle. Sorry for the hold-up, Dusknoir! No! After entrusting the mission to his friends, Grovyle returned to the future. Yes, we've already seen this. And yet Vel and that blue crocodile were desperately trying to contain their sorrow up until the legendary moment when Vel definitely defeated Dialga single-handedly. That definitely happened. There wasn't anybody else up on Temporal Tower, honest. The blue crocodile you're seeing is just a hallucination. Filled with that sentiment, they set off on a final adventure. Until the next one. But then, after having returned to the future with Dusknoir, Grovyle. Episode 5. Into the future of dankness. We finally made it. As far as I'm aware, this is like the last and the biggest one, so we're gonna be in it for the long haul. One punch, that's... yeah, exactly. Dusknoir. Is this the future? Well, it's a lot more it's grey and miserable, so probably. You know, unless you, I suppose it does sort of look like Manchester as well, so I can see your confusion. I'm back again. This world of darkness. But Dusknoir and I have disappeared. The future is still this dark place. Does that mean history, the future refused to change? Don't tell me. Preventing the planet's paralysis, did Stentonville fail? No, that can't be. It's only that they haven't done it yet. The effects of history being changed will probably start appearing soon. I simply haven't noticed them yet. Just off in the distance, a faint echo. Great! Anyhow, right now I've got no choice but to believe that. Well, please, succeed for me. I believe in you too. I'm doing everything I can. Ugh. My injuries from fighting Dusknoir still hurt. Sableye! They found me already. I've got to get out of here as fast as I can. This is Silver's future with... I don't know, there's not nearly enough magma. I mean, it's definitely grey and miserable, but it's not as fiery. It's not California. Dusknoir. Grovyle. Grovyle. You... Looks like our fight left you with some injuries too. Don't push yourself. You... Grovyle. Oh, this is... the future. I knew I'd come right back here to this world. After all, didn't I lose to you, Grovyle and Stentai? I couldn't get in your way. But why? I don't want to disappear. That's all, I just don't want to disappear, yet why did you? You saw the world of the past, didn't you? The beauty of a sunrise, the peacefulness of a gentle breeze. There's no future in this dark world, it's enough to break your heart. I don't want to disappear either, but if history could be changed, I'm willing to pay that price. I'd rather leave the world to a blissful oblivion and leave it to carry on in this misery for all eternity. Yet if we disappeared, it would be for the sake of everybody who lives in the future. Everyone, everything from now on will be given a gift of a new life, or sweet release, we don't know quite yet, for a new life. According to the Planetary Investigation Team, everyone except those with few whose hearts are dark and shriveled. Everyone was in agreement. They all agreed to change this world of darkness. Everyone's ready, even if it means the end of the world as we know it. So do the right thing and give up. Where will you go? The Sableye found me earlier. While you were still unconscious. Your failure. They'll probably tell Primal Dialga about it. If that happens, Primal Dialga will likely go to Plan B. But in order to send a new agent back to the past world, Dialga needs some time to store power, so I'm going to fight him now. I'm going to Temporal Tower to take on Primal Dialga. Do you think you can defeat Master Dialga? You're already wounded from our battle. You have to be in perfect shape to even consider such an enormous challenge. I wasn't. You'd never win the state you are now. I already know I won't win. What? Until Stentonville change history. Until the effects of changing history start to appear in this dark world. Until then, I want to buy them some time. That's all. So stay out of my way. Absol just screaming at Stentonville. The god of time needs time. Who would have thunk it? I won't let you do that. Ugh. Blast. Still too weak and can't move, but Grovyle can't just do as he pleases. as he just shimmies forth very slowly. Ah yes, you control the character. In this game, you play Grovyle. You move around the map. Hey Jonesy, we're just getting started. Good old Barren Valley, and let's have a look at our movesets. I think Grovyle's moveset, unlike previous mons, is set, so you have Absorb, you have Quick Attack, and you have Dig. Dig, I'm pretty sure, is one move you're not allowed to get rid of because it's used in the story. And of course, as far as I'm aware, you can't rely on any of your past items like in the previous episode, so it's just gonna be me on my own. With some new music as well. Good feeling voice. I don't know, just, I was thinking that I wanted to do a good Palpy voice, but I don't think it came out as well as I'd expected. Also, I kind of forgot just how annoying Pursuit is in this game. It's basically just the Neener Neener you can't hit me move. Let's go Quick Attack. Probably do more damage. Let's see. I was right. Lots of stuff here that seems to be resistant to grass. That was it. Except for Lunatone over there, just trying to live his worst life. Just regular Absorb. Yeah. Level 46, by the way. And he still has Absorb. Not even Mega Drain. No Mega Drain, no Energy Ball, no Bullet Seed, no Dragon's Breath. Just Absorb. No idea why. He just has it. Oh yeah, Flygon's here as well. Bye, Flygon. I guess royal to the Nana Nana Boo Boo technique. I haven't seen that since the Heian era. I feel we're gonna be in for quite the exciting ordeal. Though, as far as I'm aware, the dungeons here can go on for a little bit. So I hope you're strapped in. I got some coffee. So hopefully that'll be effective. Yeah, I will admit this is one of those particular dungeon palettes which I do, something about it does seem a little unnerving to me, as I guess it probably should, with everything just seeming cold and dead. I mean, you do gotta wonder what the food situation is like in a world where nothing grows. Surely you'd think if time had stopped, then the food would run out pretty quickly. I mean, sure, you don't have to worry about perishables, but it's just a matter of getting more, if that makes sense. I think so far Honchkrow is probably going to be the biggest threat here. Oh, Swagger as well, wonderful. I'll get you yet, Honchkrow. Just you wait until my thing wears out. There we go. Goodbye. I will admit that Swagger didn't seem to really make that much of a difference. Ah, whatever. No idea how long these dungeons go on for, but I'm guessing it's not going to be too much. At least I hope not. Oh yeah, this is during the times when paralysis / sunstorm still affected grass types. The time when things were... Actually, I do gotta wonder, what do you reckon was sort of the, quote-unquote least irritating era of Pokemon to play in? Because part of me just wants to say Gen 5? Maybe Gen 4? Oh. Midway point. I've come a long way. Just a little further. Just straight to the point, eh, Grovyle? Not that I'm complaining, just means that we get to move on. Into the deep Barren Valley with no new music. Just a ruins-esque palette that also looks cold and dead. Least irritating in what regard? Just in terms of, I think a good example of what I consider irritating is, throughout a lot of Gen 3 per se, when you're constantly dealing with paralysis, confusion, Just annoying status... Getting bombarded with annoying status effects. And RNG, basically. Music sounds like something from the final... I can sort of hear it. Then again, I'm wondering how much of the final... I've been wondering for a fair bit how much of the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack you could recreate on this sound chip. Well, there goes my Leaf Blade. And for some reason, Absorb is just... Oh, hold on. Let's have a look at the power of Absorb. That's free. Okay, it's just Absorb being, shenanigansy. I suppose in terms of irritating, I mean sort of the cross between less irritating status effects / RNG shenanigans and business practices. Not Gen 4, battle speed, selecting new Pokemon, make it fail. Yeah, I can imagine Gen 4 having that sort of issue, especially with regards to fire types. Just, I remember wholeheartedly just the fact that in Diamond and... Is this a monster? No, it's not a monster house. Yeah, I remember wholeheartedly in Diamond and Pearl you only had a choice of 2 whole fire types. One, if you didn't start off with Infernape. It's like your only choice of the fire type in Diamond and Pearl up until the post-game was Ponyta. Favorite Pokemon? Part of me does want to say God of War, in all honesty. It's the one I seem to default to the most. I think for obvious reasons. What can I say? I'm still a big fan of Gen 3 despite its flaws. A lot of cool Pokemon, a lot of cool locales. There's just a lot that I have a lot of fond memories of in terms of Gen... Can only pick what? For the sake of this, I'm gonna say yes. This is why we play I mean, yeah. It's like when Platinum came out, there was absolutely no reason to play Diamond and Pearl. And as such, no reason to play Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl as a result. Top 5 because I know some people have different multiple favorites. Yeah, that's fair. In terms of other favorites, Nidoking, Azumarill, and Umbreon come to mind. I'm sure there's a 5th one in there I'm just thinking of, but... I don't know, I'm not 100% certain I want to just come out and say Lopunny. Because I think it's the one I'm most likely to be associated with, because Bunny, even though Azumarill's already there. There we go, Baron Berry clearing. This looks ominous. I think I'm almost through, but there's still a ways to Temporal Tower. Mustn't lose any time. Grovyle! I was positive you'd come after me. It's Dusknoir. So, hello. Do you seriously intend to fight in the condition you're in? Ah, you're injured too.
Grovyle! There he is, over there!
Yep, it's these guys again.
Grovyle, I regret to inform you that the situation has changed. Sableye, your arrival is admirably timed. So be good as to apprehend Grovyle.
The Moon Rabbit, the other Moon Rabbit, the Amber Rabbit, and the fancy dress woman. Whatever you say.
Ugh. What do you think you're doing? What is the meaning of this? Why? What do you mean by suddenly attacking me?
Don't ask why, just fight back, Dusknoir.
What?
Don't you get it? These guys. I'm not the only one they're aiming at anymore.
What are you saying?
Why? Why me? I don't know either, believe me. If this goes on, both of us will be killed. Enjoy top 5, Righteous Superior, Zangoose Lucario. Yep, that... Well, I admit there are quite a few basic choices in there, though Zangoose is a fairly interesting one. Though I can't help but, nowadays just associate Zangoose with, craving for McNuggets. Also, do I seriously have to keep Dusknoir up and running? Ah. Alright, fine. At least do something to... At least make yourself useful. You're really gonna make me just go through all my Aurum berries. Totally wrong to deserve dragon status. Favors just 9% of fun. I know, in terms of, favorite starters as well. When it comes to Kanto starters, the one I usually default to is Eevee, even though I'm pretty sure most people would consider that cheating. So in terms of just the main three people normally associate, the only ones that really come to mind would be, I don't know. Because I feel as though I should like Blastoise more because it's cool, but it's always been overshadowed to me by all the other good water types in Gen 1. Please, sir, can I have one more berry?
Nevertheless, why are those Sableye attacking me?
They already abandoned you at the Hidden Land and ran off, didn't they? Why are you still surprised?
Even so, the Sableye follow any orders given to them by Master Dialga or myself. Why they might target me like that, I cannot think of an appropriate reason.
Ah yes, Pikaval must be rubbing off on you, Dusknoir, the fact that, your boss probably considers you no longer useful. Don't you think maybe Dialga gave him that order?
What are you implying? Not possible. Absolutely impossible. There's no way that Master Dialga would abandon me like that. There's categorically no chance.
Sure, but I wonder. You did fail to stop Stent in the past, so it's not unexpected that Dialga might abandon you like this. Whatever. It's none of my business. Your little family spats are fine with me. Keep it up. Damn, Grovyle's kind of savage here, honestly. Pikachu is a starter technically. Yeah. I've got to hurry on ahead. See you.
Wait. Why don't we call a temporary truce, Grovyle? Would you care to accompany me for a little while at least?
Excuse me?
It's not a joke. I'm serious.
This guy is unfluffing believable. What's he up to? No, it can't be. One more berry and I can use Shadow Force, bro, please. Is he gonna pretend to work together and attack me when that guard is down?
Don't worry. I won't attack you during our adventure. Grovyle, you're certainly cautious. From the moment you heard my proposal, I suspect you are already starting to be wary. Given my current condition and your understandable wariness, I would fare poorly against you. Additionally, I want to know, why did the Sableye attack me? We'll be stronger if we team up. We can make it through dungeons faster. The Pokemon in the dungeons are affected by the darkness. I think you've seen how they've become more and more vicious. You are intelligent enough to see the merits of banding together.
I know how strong this guy is. There are advantages to adventuring with him, but I just can't figure out what Dusknoir's thinking. But I reckon teaming up with him will be okay for now. Understood. Let's go. However, don't try anything funny. Because I will kill you immediately if you do.
As you like. Let's go.
Grovyle learned to Mech Revolve out of sheer will alone. Once we're through this wasteland, we should be close to Temporal Tower. Let's get a move on. Compose yourself. We need to prepare before we go. If you rush too much, you'll fail. Keep a leash on your impatience. Heh, don't boss me around, Dusknoir. Yeah, I kind of feel as though I'm kind of struggling with these deeper voices. I have no idea what's in his mind as usual. Anyway, if I only knew why the Sableye suddenly came to attack, it'll be clear whether he remains my ally, or if he were to change sides and become my enemy. Ah yes, I guess we can actually consult the storage now, because convenience. We'll get rid of the radar on the warp, the raw stuff. Honestly, I think a lot of what we got in the box already is pretty good enough. Let's see what else we got in here. Rock Slide, Poison Jab, Natural Gift, Recycle. It's a shame I got rid of my only Energy Ball TM. That would have been nice. You know what? Let's make this interesting. I'm probably gonna regret this, but gonna get rid of Absorb and go with Swords Dance because I want to see how it works. What OST would you say this game's machinations? That's a very good question, actually. Part of me kind of wants to say the Time Gear theme. At least that's the one that comes to mind immediately. Ah yes, and now another unique palette, which is just another grey nightmare world. In which Dusknoir constantly gets sniped behind me. Make Dusknoir forget all his moves? I don't think I can. Yeah, we'll go with Leaf Blade. Only 7 PP for Swords Dance, it's kind of nuts. So expensive. I was thinking at the time, yeah. Because you do tend to hear it a lot. Also, I get a nicky feeling about the water here. It looks like the sort of water which you know on instinct probably won't be very good to drink. Like it will just do like soul damage or something. Like sure it would satiate you, but afterwards you'll just feel less than whole afterwards for like all eternity. Because you dared touch the cursed water. Is that what Unholy Water must be like? Dusknoir's moves? Yeah, it is pretty good, all things considered. Oh. I gotta say, these dungeons are going by quite quickly. Where are they?
Not like Grovyle hasn't arrived yet. I went to report to Master Dialga.
Surprise!
Grovyle. Master Dusknoir.
There's something I want to ask. Sorry, but you'll have to come with me. Yep, just casually kidnapping a Sableye. I'm pretty sure if it wasn't just Stripe-based, this would be a lot more brutal than it looks. Hey, tell me. You're not only after me anymore, you're also attacking Dusknoir, right? What's the deal?
That's...
You're a Sableye. Will you not follow my orders? Bring this to mind. You know what happens when I'm displeased.
Attack! I don't want to do it either, honestly. To attack Master Dusknoir, it's just...
Sound like an evil Donald Duck.
It's the truth, please believe me.
Then why did you attack?
We were ordered to. We had no choice.
By whom?
Master Dusknoir's replacement. Master Dialga's new henchman.
My replacement? A new henchman?
Yes, that's Master Dialga's dual subordinate now instead of Master Dusknoir. The Pokemon that was selected is very resourceful, and that Pokemon will become the final agent to be sent back to the past.
Dusknoir really said you don't want to make Daddy mad. Ah, resourceful.
A final agent sent to the past.
Oh, Dusknoir just punched him into a wall.
Dusknoir. That was who ordered you, wasn't it? The new henchman ordered you to attack me.
Yes. Master Dusknoir fled and is no longer needed, so we returned to kill him. We heard the squeak and said we couldn't do it, but that's what the henchman commanded. The henchman said it was his decision. It was a murder from Master Dialga.
And then Dusknoir just caves in his skull. It's just like that scene from, what was it, Pooch's in Cage, where he just runs his fist straight through the soldier's head.
That fool, Master Dialga, killed me. Can you believe it? Something like that? Tell me, Sableye, that henchman, the new henchman, who is it anyway?
Telling me a goon sent a goon. Ah, yes, it's just like Attack of the Clones.
That is just the thing I can't say. Forgive me.
No way. Say it. Tell me. Do it.
I'm not telling. If I told you, I don't know what happened to us. Please don't make it very bad.
Blast.
Yeah, that straight up just made a hole in the wall. That would have made Sableye's face into a crater.
Master Dialga wants me killed. Master Dialga. Me.
Dusknoir.
Grovyle, I know what you're thinking right now. You think me pathetic. Me. Laugh. Go ahead and laugh. Betrayed. Thrown aside.
Laugh or do what you like, it doesn't matter to me, Dusknoir. What I'm really concerned about is that new henchman. A resourceful Pokemon is the final agent. What kind of Pokemon could that henchman be anyway? I've got a bad feeling about this. Yay! Speaking of Star Wars. We should really hurry to Temple Tower.
The only way left for me to go is... I've got no choice but to go to Temple Tower, whether Master Dialga really wanted to eliminate me or not. I can't be sure I have a way. I have to go to Temple Tower too. I have to know.
Dusknoir, aka Starscream. Nah, his voice is too deep to be Starscream.
Master Dialga's true intentions. Let's go.
For now, fighting alongside him is reassuring. However, Dusknoir still looks up to Dialga. That hasn't changed. Now, when we meet Dialga at Temple Tower, Dusknoir will probably side with him. Then I'll have to take them on by myself. Well, not just them. There's also Dialga's new henchman. So I'll have to fight 3 enemies. Can I do that? All those opponents by myself.
What's wrong? Aren't you going?
When that time comes, I'll be ready. I do have Swords Dance after all. I've decided to go. I'm just getting myself psyched up. Let's go. And here we are already at Temple Tower, which looks significantly worse for wear.
We're here. This is the entrance to Temple Tower.
Temple Tower, huh? Now that you mention it, in the past, Stent and Vel are also climbing up Temple Tower, I expect. Stent, Vel, do your best. I believe in you. The rest is up to you. In this world, I'll do everything I can. Together, for the future. Yeah, this place really went to hell compared to the last time we were here. It's like none of the fancy blue lights, the windows are smashed, the stairs are complete rubble. How did we get here, by the way? I do gotta wonder, because there's no stone ship. And the path below is just absolutely crumpled. Yeah, I have no idea. Anyways, let's just keep going. Yes, let's go. I suspect this is also going to be shorter than the original Temporal Tower, if that's as, if my assumptions about these special episodes are correct. Going more for story rather than, length, which is what I kind of prefer. Part of me just, kind of prefers the prospect of, few dungeons with little floors as opposed to many dungeons with few floors as opposed to few dungeons with many floors. Needless to say, I wasn't a big fan of places like Wish Cave and Purity Forest growing up. Sort of feel you need to have a sort of balance with these sort of things. Also, a lot of Pokemon in here which weren't here in the past, like Drowsy and Kadabra. I mean, I can kind of see why, Drowsy would consider this a neat little hideout to be in. Oh, Luminous Orb, just so I can flashbang Dusknoir again. I should probably keep that in the Yeah, that's the weird thing I've noticed, is that I've never actually had the need to properly use stuff like Luminous Orbs. The main is like the whole MO is just, illuminating the entire floor so you can find the stairs easier. Even then, I'm pretty sure I would just prefer to have a Piercy for that. Oh, nice. Would be kind of messed up if the explosion trap also destroyed the stairs. I do find it kind of weird as well that they just keep the old Temple Tower music. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, imagine if it was just like a fun remix where it was just sort of distorted and out of key or had several beats missing to it. It just felt hollow and empty. They'll just sort of hammer home how different this place is compared to when we came here in the main story. Ah. I suppose speaking of, I suppose, villains in Pokemon, I will admit I have spent a little bit of time watching various clips and videos in regards to the scalping scene in the trading card community. Mostly just people crashing, people being upset, thinking, why is nobody buying these cards off of me when I'm selling them for like 3 times the regular rate you'd buy them in a store? Why can't I just sit here with like 2 chairs? Stuff like that. Just, yeah, Ditto being here is also kind of worrying. Not sure why. I guess just not too keen on having to fight myself. Also, fairly sudden transforms not exactly the most useful here. Well, I admit though, we are going up quite a bit. This is like the longest dungeon so far. It's kind of funny because Dark Wasteland just seemed to end so abruptly. Not that I'm oh, hey, Miss Magius. Nice little surprise there, getting ghost types jumping out of the walls. It's also sort of the weird thing, you hardly see any sort of bright and colorful Pokemon here. It's always just, you know, Garchomp, ghost types, Magnemite, Porygon. I guess Porygon's technically colorful. No, just, none of the cute Pokemon exist around here. I guess they all just got executed. Or were the first to go when the food situation ran. Okay. Well, here we are again. We've climbed pretty far. We're almost at the pinnacle. And that's where Master Dialga is. Say, Grovyle, once we've arrived at the pinnacle, do you plan on fighting right away? I don't know if it will be right away or not. The second I catch a whiff of trouble, I'm going to move in immediately to handle it. But before that, could you give me a little time to talk to Master Dialga? I want to know Master Dialga's true intentions. No way. If you talk to Dialga, then you'll probably begin to side with them. Besides, new henchmen will likely be there as well. It'll be 3-on-1. Chances of me winning are slim to none.
I, at least. I don't plan on making friends with a new henchman. Fine. I won't fight by your side at the pinnacle. How do you fight Master Dialga? And once you are defeated, I will ask Master Dialga then.
Do whatever you want. Just don't get in my way! Yeah, I still really quite like this 70s music, but it seems kind of weird here, because I'm not entirely certain if we are going to be fighting Oh, wonderful. I was wondering when we were getting a monster house. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Oh, what luck. I want you all to leave. That's it, just form an orderly queue. Bronzong, can you not stand on the stairs, please? Can you not stand on the... There we go. And that's how you deal with monster houses. And watch the rest of these just go by super smoothly as well. I think that's the first time I've actually come across a monster house in one of these, special episode dungeons. Usually it's just been fairly smooth sailing, for the most part. I guess they weren't really kidding about this being the main attraction. I'm just thinking my coffee's probably cold now. Cold and dead, just like the rest of this place. I suppose it is one sort of thing, this dark world of darkness and misery sort of reminds me of just a cold cup of coffee. You know, that sort of level of bleakness. That's the sort of thing we're talking about right here. Yeah, part of me does still kind of find it kind of sad just seeing grown men just out in parking lots fighting over who gets to buy the Pokemon cards first. I'm sure a lot of people have already mentioned how it seems like a miserable existence, but at the very least there's a sort of thing where you feel as though your life couldn't get any worse, but then you realize, hey, at least you're not bleeding to death in a parking lot after losing a fight trying to get Pokemon cards. Things could still be worse. Because of course at least you gotta have hope, because without it, what is there? Okay, Cladle's something which I feel is kind of fitting for this place. I'm pretty sure Cladle was also in the original Temple Tower. Really feels like Dustin was doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. I mean, fair. Going up against Bronzongs with this, with Dig is kind of feeling like a bit of a coin flip at this point as to whether they have Levitate or not. It's just like fighting Bronzong normally. Does it have Levitate? Does it have Heat Proof? You won't know until you hit it with a ground move. Ah, great. And now we're all confuzzled. I kind of don't want to risk using any of my items here in case that I use them incorrectly. Well, there goes one of my Reviver Seeds. Can't say that didn't seem unexpected. Kind of feel I should just disable these and just have Dusknoir prioritize Stab. Also, I've noticed the dungeon layouts seem a fair bit simpler here compared to standard Temple Tower. I guess a lot of the passageways just sort of fell into disrepair. Oh yeah, this is going on quite a bit. Okay, so I guess transform just transforms you into random Pokemon in the dungeon as opposed to just your enemy. Interesting to note. Yeah, Dusknoir, you handle this. You can handle it, Miss Magius. There you go. Just because I just so happened at this particular point in time to, run out of PP for Leaf Blade. Also, it's kind of... I don't think I've actually seen Hypno Sprite in these games all that often. Just... This is the first time I've noticed I'm actually seeing it.
How long is this gonna go on?
I mean, I know this place was tall, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't this tall. Okay, now it's starting to get a little bit more of the, more like how I remember. With how long it was, and how complex it was. Okay, we're there. Alright, made it through the dungeon. What you see over there is the pinnacle Grovyle. Got it. Let's go. You gotta ask, climbing the stairs in this place must be a nightmare for Dusknoir every time he has to come and see Dialga. Nobody's here, huh? That's very strange. Master Dialga always waits over there. Playing Minecraft and watching Mr. Beast videos. Why isn't Dialga there now? Sableye said that Dialga would be sending a final agent. But sending another agent back to the past, I expect it would take an enormous amount of power. To generate that kind of power, Dialga would have to hold still for some time. I thought it was still in Temple Tower. Your guess is correct. I thought so too. I thought so. That should be right, but... However, he was going to send an agent back to the past as another method. Back to the past. Come on, Grovyle! If he needs to send an agent through time, Grovyle, you should know what method I'm talking about. Grove, you've been hanging around with Peekaboo for too long, Grovyle. Of course you should know what method. No, it can't be. The passage of time? Yes, the passage of time. Rather than waiting for Master Dialga to regenerate, they will most likely look for Celebi and use the passage of time to send the agent back to the past. I'm sure of it. Master Dialga probably left here to catch Celebi. Dialga left to catch Celebi? But I don't think it will be that easy to catch Celebi. If it were just a Sableye, you'd be right. However, it's a different story with Master Dialga himself went to catch her. And with that new henchman, I'm worried about their abilities. Dusk Forest. I always met Celebi in Dusk Forest. As opposed to the Passage of Arms. Yep, as opposed to Passage of Arms. Anyways, it's time to go to Dusk Forest again. Don't you just love this place? Celebi. Grovyle. No matter what, she's up against Master Dialga. But we're most likely already too late. Shut up, Dusknoir. She won't be caught that easily. That's right, Celebi's not weak, but as Dusknoir said, she's up against Primal Dialga. And the resourceful new henchman, too. Last time I fought Dusknoir in Deep Dusk Forest, we weren't too far from here. I think Celebi will be on the lookout and would have left there by now. Celebi, I'm begging you, keep yourself safe. Yep, time for another Dusk Forest episode. Isn't it just everybody's favorite? Also, pretty sure we're running short on Reviver Seeds over here. Let's just check. Yep, no Reviver Seeds to be seen. I think I will take, these, though. Probably not the Violent Seed, though, actually, now that I think about it. I have Swords Dance. Nothing to do with whatever happens to Celebi. Alright, let's move on. Let's hope we fight a boss soon. I want to try out Swords Dance. Oh, hello, Rhyperior. I don't remember you being here. I was about to say, I wonder if Dusk Forest is going to be easier or harder than last time we were here. The fact there's Salamence here leads me to believe, yes, it is going to be tougher. Especially if I can just get sniped for half my health by Salamences. At least I don't remember that Salamences being... Oh. And of course we have Sandstorm to deal with as well with... Well, to be fair, Hippowdon was here last time. I suppose it does seem kind of funny that the only trees to survive and make up Dusk Forest is pines. Like, if you look at the dungeon spots, it's very clearly pine trees. Do kind of find it funny that these are the only ones which survived the time apocalypse. So at the very least, you could have Christmas here if time still existed. I mean, you never know, if time is fixed and the world's still here for some reason, then maybe, yeah, we could celebrate Christmas. All the Christmases in the world to make up for it. Also, they're right behind you, Dusknoir. Yeah, being a ghost type really does have its boons. Even though you really have to be on the lookout for your stomach gauge, you do at the very least get to just punch people around corners without any issues. And here's hoping we don't run into any more monster houses. Hey, Rhyperior. So weird seeing Rhyperior in a place like this. It seems surreal to me. I think I mentioned this last time we were here in Dusk Forest. I would have expected there to be more grass types and not just, you know, Gliscors and Flygons and Garchomps. I expect normal forest Pokemon. I mean, saying that, Celebi's probably the most normal Pokemon here. The legendary. Still, we are making fairly good progress. Oh, there we go. The swamp!
Is this it, Grovyle? The place you met Celebi?
Yeah, that's right.
It's quiet. Was she already captured? Was she already taken away? Or maybe she just sensed danger and ran away from here. It's possible she outwitted them. But maybe she's still hiding somewhere nearby. Could be any one of those. There's something strange with the air here, Celebi. She probably left already.
Okay, time for another fight.
I knew it.
They walked me right into their arms. Dusknoir, Dialga's new henchman, is just as crafty and wicked as you are.
I am Master Dialga's only henchman. I cannot allow anyone to take my place.
Here they come. Alright, time for another Sableye fight. Let's use this opportunity to use Swords Dance. Let's do it. Come at me if you dare. Yeah, that's about what I thought. I'd like to say, they seem rather resilient, but I think it's more just so, Dusknoir is not as strong. And is about to use up my only Reviver Seed. So we haven't... Eat up, Dusknoir. You're not wasting my only Reviver Seed, you hear? Never mind, I guess you are. Thanks a bunch, Dusknoir. Probably should have used the save state here. I'm actually going to do that right now. Probably a little too late. Alright, only 2 more left. Let's go against you. Oh, Lear, wonderful. See, that went a little bit clean. That went by a little smoother. There. Yay, we won. Wait. Don't make me use my grabby hands.
You're stressing me.
Tell us, what happened to Celebi? Where's Dialga?
Master Dialga, in avid pursuit of Celebi to Frozen Island.
Frozen Island? That solitary island to the south of here. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Beat it. Frozen Island. Is that a different land? That's right. We'll have to move across space. How do we do that? Ah yes, move across space. How? Don't worry. If we follow the cliff south from here, the Porygon there will send us across space. Let's go. What is it? Oh, it's nothing. It's just my arms. I feel I've regained the strength in my arms. Now would you mention it? Earlier when he was pushing around the Sableye, that incredible power. There's no mistaking it. Dusknoir's power is growing stronger than ever before. He's tapping into the dark side. I wonder if his wounds have significantly... Oh gee, I wonder how that happened. Maybe it has something to do with all the orange berries I had to stuff in his face to stop him from dying on me. And yeah, my coffee's cold. Tastes like despair.
My strength is returning.
Anyways, welcome to Spatial Cliffs. Nothing to do with Palkia at all.
This is the entrance to Spatial Cliffs.
Once we pass through here, we'll come to the place where the Porygon live. And not the Porygon 2 that were in Temporal Tower. Celebi and Dialga have already gone to Frozen Island. Let's hurry. Yep, all my Reviver Seeds are gone. I just gotta hope that we find some more coming up. I just realized I don't have any extra scope lenses, otherwise I would have easily put one on Grovyle. Oh well, I guess we'll just, for hold, for seal, we'll take a couple of these. Put Luminous Orbs in there. And the all hit, because I don't think I'm going to use that. Anything else I can use in here? So many boxes I've yet to unlock as well. You know what, Mobile Orb? No, I think we're just gonna have to make do with what we got. Let's go. Spatial Cliffs. No, I don't actually remember all that much about this dungeon. It's not exactly the most memorable, aside from the fact that, the main thing I remember about this place is the fact that, despite having Spatial in the title, it has nothing to do with Palkia. In fact, as far as I'm aware, Palkia doesn't exist in this, world of no time. I mean, you would have thought, in that case, Palkia would just reign supreme, but I guess not. Oh, hey, Beldum. Fancy running into you here. So satisfying to pull that off. And yeah, Dig. Good old Dig is the one move which I wanted to put on Stentodile if we got a TM for it. I probably could have just... Oh, that ain't good. Dusknoir, do some... There we go. I have no idea how Wonder Guard works in this game. I don't remember. I haven't come across Shedinjas nearly enough. I think it's the case that they're seen as enemies by the, Yeah, I think I remember now. I think Shedinjas just straight up acts weird, where they're also attacked by other Pokemon on the floor aside from you. Okay, let's see what new move we get. Detect. Detect? I mean, that would be pretty useful. Pretty useful. But I kind of want to keep Swords Dance. I mean, I've already wasted the Swords Dance TM, I may as well get the most use out of it. Get him, Dusknoir. Yeah, I will admit that Pursuit kind of messes me up in this game, because I have no idea as to whether my hits will trigger the counter effect or not. I'm just thinking, though. I really do want to get back into playing some of the other Pokemon games. I guess I'm thinking that I have quite a few to rattle off in the not-too-distant future. Not sure what I'm actually going to do next. My original plan was to do Yellow Legacy, but I'm not sure how long that's going to take, in all honesty. Probably just I'm going to go for a casual playthrough, not any Nuzlocke, no Pokédex challenge, just... Even though there is actually a reward for completing the Pokédex in Yellow Legacy. Part of me just wants to go for a nice, casual, classic-style Pokemon adventure, because that seems kind of fun to me. It's kind of a shame that, haven't really come across many in terms of, I suppose, multiplayer classic Pokemon games in my time. I know there's, like, various different sorts of MMOs. One came preloaded on my Retroid. Though, didn't really have much of a clue as to how that was supposed to work, so didn't really look too much into it. Probably should at some point. This could have very easily just been in Monster House, I just realized. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Get rid of this Pekka Scarf. I don't need that. But I've also noticed that with how short these dungeons are with the stamina band, I haven't actually had to worry about food at all. It's like I haven't come across a single instance in one of these particular dungeons where I've had to worry about hunger at all. 46. Would have expected to get some cool level up moves for Dusknoir, but I guess not. Well, speaking of Pekka Scarves, do we... Oh, just the one berry we don't have. It's kind of weird, because I would have... I guess it's just the time thing, really. All the Pekka berries got eaten first. Or is it I keep mixing it up. Yeah, why are there so many apples? I mean, I may as well just have one, just in case. It's like I haven't had to use them at all. Haven't really had much use of them so far. Let's see what... Power Band? Yes, Power Band. You know what, since we're going all offenses here, I think it only makes sense. Just more damage. I have plenty of apples, it's fine. Or Mach Orb, unfortunately I don't think those work against bosses, so gonna have to pass that up. Oh, finally, Reviver Seed. I'm probably gonna have to risk another attack of opportunity here. I never actually considered those attacks of opportunity before I started playing Pathfinder properly. Because now I just can't help it on... I can't not see it at this point. Also, Dusknoir, can you please? Thank you. Alright. Yeah, this spatial cliffs. With where this is, did we just go through the Hidden Land again? Wow. Master Dusknoir. It's been a while. The reason I've come here, I bet you can guess what I'm going to request. That's difficult. We're being held back by Sableye. And behind you, Master Dusknoir, is... Are you saying that you won't listen to me? Rah 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 rah. We'll do it, we'll do it. This way, please. Well then, we'll transmit you to Frozen Island. Don't move. So yeah, apparently Porygon can just straight up teleport you now. Welcome to Frozen Island. Starting to hit the end game now. This is Frozen Island. Before time stopped, it was called Blizzard Island. A name which is probably going to be important at some point, I reckon. Now that the world has plunged into darkness, it's much more severe. It has become closed off. So, where do we go then? What was that? It's the Snow Rat. I believe they live around here. Hey! Wait up a moment. I have something I want to ask. Do you think you would have noticed? I think you would have noticed if anyone other than us came through here recently. Did you see anyone? If you noticed anyone, anything at all, please tell me. It's really important. Did you understand any of that? It really crossed my mind because in the mainline games, teleport doesn't specifically mean yes. Yeah, I think they also use teleport the same way in the anime, because I remember that in the Diamond and Pearl anime at the very least, with the Hunter J arc. Hunter! Ugh. Oof. They're no help. They're just teasing me. The attitudes of the Pokemon living in this world of darkness are a bit warped. Grovyle, I suspect you know better than anyone else. I know I don't really know what would be best, where would be best to go. However, I believe if we follow the path that lies ahead of here, it would be best. I suspect the Sableye will have laid other traps, so we should proceed with caution. Yes, I see. However, once we've met, we see them again. However, Snorunt could tease him like that. This guy, sometimes he can be so innocent. He's just a little cinnamon roll. I can just pick him up and bounce him around. No, that's why his heart's not influenced by the power of darkness. Oh yes, behind his serious nature, Grovyle is just a big cinnamon roll. Is that what you're saying, Dusknoir? Am I the cinnamon roll? Alright, let's just carry on to Frozen Island. Or the Dark Ice Mountain. Not at all associated with the Dark Ice Mines. I just realized I'm probably gonna have to stream Star Fox Adventures at some point. I'm not sure I like the sound of that. In case you're wondering why, just, 3 words. Trilophere. Well, I'm fairly certain this is also a fairly unique palette. Cinnamon Gecko. Ah, yes. Not what you would have expected, but it's not entirely unwelcome. Unlike all the memes about these two, about them kissing. And of course, Dusknoir just no-clips out the map. I guess Skarmory being here kind of makes sense, at least in my books, because Steel doesn't necessarily have to worry about Ice. I mean, you say that, but I feel there's just so many interactions between the types which sort of goes by without much potential, like water. Hitting someone with water would probably cause electric attacks to do more damage because they're soaked, and freezing a steel type would probably cause fighting type moves to do more damage, or just generally just blunt force physical moves. It's sort of something that I quite appreciate about cassette beasts, that sort of attention to how different elements interact with each other. It's like a science lesson. Not sure as to when I would go through cassette beasts again, but I do want to. Probably won't be for a fair bit though, because I already got too much on my plate as it is, in terms of stuff that I need to get through at some point. I mean, you never know though, maybe I could just in between longer streams, maybe I could just do one-offs, see if interest is there, and then if not, then I could just do something else. I don't know, I kind of feel, a little bit more free at the moment with regards to what I can do. At least until I'm getting told that I can't actually do streams anymore. If that ever happens. Oh, we're already there. Climb pretty far. We will reach the peak soon, it seems. Yes, however, I do not know what lies ahead of us. Be prepared. Yep, let's just keep rolling, Dusknoir. Actually, do you have something to say to me? Okay, let's just move on. It's fine, I have the power of the time cube on hand. It's ah yes, welcome to the peak. And, Chesto Berry. May as well. Not sure if I'm actually gonna need it. Hopefully by the time we come to Beast we'll have another up. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. I mean, I did definitely have fun playing through the Battle Tower equivalent, the subway. It's like a sense where it's like in the Battle Tower, except you actually have impetus to build up streaks. Because I remember, like in Sun and Moon, you still had the Battle Tower, but because of Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home, I suppose, to less than extent, you could just build up battle points that way just by not playing the game. And I just found that was a much easier way to build a BP, so I never actually bothered with the Battle Tower. It's like when you have an option where you can get what you need without actually doing anything except waiting, and just doing anything else in the meantime, why wouldn't you take that option? If there was no downside to it. It's like the look. I'm pretty sure most people would just take the low effort option 9 times out of 10. If there were no downsides. The path of least resistance. Also, kind of worried about Licky Licky being here, because the main thing I associate Licky Licky with nowadays is just Gen 4's most powerful explosions. This was, of course, before Mega Glalie existed, and back when Explosion was actually a good move. So needless to say, always kind of cautious about... I do kind of feel bad for Licky Licky, because it's like, outside of Rise of Darkrai, really just sort of feels as the... Fantastic! Probably wishing I bought a Pure Seed now. Do I have anything I can use to get out of this situation? Not an escape orb. We don't need that. Petrification. Swords Dance, I guess, since we have the time. Yep, that just sort of stuck there. Alright, I guess I'll just have to hack and slash my way out. Except not really. Thanks a bunch, game. Petrify Orb. I shall make it so that you cannot move at all. I think I could just snipe Tangrowth from here. Honestly, I'm pretty sure they're all just immobilized until I hit them. Also, great, Dusknoir is also suffering over there. Did I give you permission to move? How would an idle Pokemon game gain any traction? That's a good question, actually. I have no idea. Dig. Let's get rid of the Skarmory at least. Meanwhile, Dusknoir's over there just like, oh no, I'm struggling with a single Duskull. How could I possibly fare against this? Let's... Oh, wait, I have a decoy orb. There you go. You are now my friend, Gengar. Meanwhile, I guess I'll just deal with you. Yes! The decoy works. Sort of. And of course, they just moved against me like an entire wall of Pokemon. I'm just using all my Seal Orbs at this moment. This is tragic. Any traction? I mean, we do already have Pokemon Sleep, so it's already sort of an idle Pokemon game, and apparently people are fine with the Pokemon Company watching them while they sleep. Yeah, I said it. Okay, so just casually fought my way out of the monster house. Let's... on the stairs were right here. That could have been a Reviver Seed. Here we are, we've made it to the pinnacle. Finally. It seems like this is the pinnacle. I told you to stay there. It looks like the trail leads down the mountain from here. It should be easier.
Grovyle, look out above you!
What? Ugh! Oh no! It just casually fell on top of me. Please help me, Step Dusknoir. Dusknoir? You protected me? Why? Why would you protect me? Ugh. Are you alright?
Never mind that. Look out. They're coming.
These guys?
Glalie. They have the power to do whatever they wish with ice, but...
Cookie! Cookie!
But looking at them, they seem to be so influenced by the darkness that they lost themselves. It seems they became more vicious.
Cookie! We're gonna have to try and take these guys.
Don't believe that there are only these guys, Grovyle.
What? What? Hello? He's a
Mamoswine. Among ice types, Mamoswine is said to be the strongest Pokemon, because Kyurem didn't exist yet. Here they come.
Oh boy. Just perfect. Here I am as a grass type against the one Pokemon which I'm definitely the most strongest against. Ice types. And, Leaf Blade doesn't one-shot. Except against Mamoswine. Wonderful. I mean, we've already gotten down to half, so I guess it's not that bad. Main one I'm worried about is that one that used Double Team. Yeah, these hurts. Oh, there goes my Reviver Seed. Can you... Stand still and fall with honor! Okay, one left. Punch him. There we go. 149 damage. Never seen anyone actually use a Mamoswine before. I mean, I remember it was pretty good and competitive back in the day. It's just the, an absolute, choice band abusing monster with Ice Shard and Icicle Crash and Earthquake and Rock Slide. I think it was Rock Slide or Stone Edge. Either one. Cookie. Cookie. Looks like we've driven them away.
Ugh. Ugh. I think I was injured by that chunk of ice.
Dusknoir. I think it would be smart if we hid for now. There's a crack in that ridge over there. Let's go. Yep. Well, that could have gone worse. I mean, saying that, I could easily just dictate that. And look, it's, the funny scene. I think this should be fine. Even if the Sableye come, they won't find us. Let's rest a while. We'll head out again after a short time. Oh yeah, I think this also is a good, contender for the equivalent of machinations in this game.
Grovyle, he's noticed his amazing judgment and leadership ability. When he was working with Vel and that blue crocodile, he made it through a lot of tough situations. However, his strength and endurance. He has a strong will and doesn't believe in failure. I wonder where all that came from.
His face with ice, is he stupid? By the way, that time, when that chunk of ice started to fall straight on my head, don't tell me you were trying to protect me.
It's a misunderstanding, Grovyle. Let's get this straight. I really despise you. I really didn't want to help you in any way, Baka. Still, I protected you, because I believe I need your strength right now to take out that new henchman.
Are you saying I should help you to take down this new henchman, that is?
The new henchman is the final agent. Even if I hadn't asked you, you were going to challenge him anyway, weren't you? In order to take on the new henchman, you and I should team up. Depending on the situation, we may need to defeat Master Dialga as well. That situation would be ideal for you, I believe.
How are your wounds in that chunk of ice?
They're nothing to worry about. As compared to earlier, I appear to have regained much of my strength. The damage I received from fighting you was much more intense even now.
If you come with a lot of complaints like that, you must be fine. Val and the blue one. Surprised you got enough respect to remember their name. Especially Pikavel. We'll head out in a little while.
But first, something I wanted to ask.
What is it?
Grovyle.
Are you single?
Sorry. Why do you fight so hard like this? Before you said it was for the future. You said you fight for a new life. But if you do, you'll disappear, and our world with it. Your existence, our existence will end. For me, that sort of thing, I cannot bear the idea. To make myself be erased, I will not allow it. All that said, why do you fight so hard for such a goal?
Dusknoir, I understand that you don't want to be erased, but me, this is what I think. Even if we were to be erased, even if I were to be erased, I wouldn't truly disappear.
What?
Everything ends eventually. Even if history isn't changed, even if the world of darkness continues in its current state, eventually the day will come when I'm dead. Since that's the case, the timing of it doesn't really matter. The important thing is not how long you live. It's what you accomplish with your life.
With your life? What you accomplish?
While I live, I want to shine. Burn. Like the brightest candle in the church. I want to prove that I exist. If I could do something really important, that would definitely carry on into the future. Like bombing Arasaka. No, not just into the future. Into Stent and Vel's future too. My spirit has become a part of them, I believe, as they become a part of me. In them, my spirit is alive, and that spirit could be passed along to others. And so, even if I were to disappear, I think all I have accomplished would go on. That would mean that I'd be immortal, right?
Even if I were to disappear, I would be immortal. My spirit is alive.
We've rested enough. Shall we go? Ah, yes. I can feel we're getting close now to the end. I will admit this is going along as long as I was anticipating. I was expecting to basically just spend a whole stream on this, and lo and behold, we're still a ways off from the end as far as I'm aware. Well, that looks ominous. Those ice pillars stand out in places. At the top of those pillars, there's something placed there. They're crackling with electricity. This is a strange place. It's... Who is it? Relax. He's different from the ones we encountered before. I know. I wasn't looking for revenge or anything. I just want to talk to him. It's useless to talk. We'll just end up with another painful experience. But there's no trail, so we have no other way. Hey, you! Wait! Don't run away. I just want to talk. If you know, please tell me. Before us, did anyone come through here? Oh, them. Yeah, I saw them. A bunch of scary-looking Pokemon went through in a group. There was Sableye, I think. Is it true? Where did they go? They went that way. They went into Icicle Forest. Did you see only Sableye? No. It wasn't just Sableye. Oh, now that you mention it. Sableye seemed to be carrying a Pokemon. It was pink, and very pretty, that Pokemon. Celebi! Celebi's already been captured. Any other Pokemon? I believe there should have been a Pokemon that looked much stronger than the Sableye with them. Let me see. What? Oh, what timing! The pillar's electricity has gotten pretty intense. They slit the Snorunt's gremlin for plot relevancy. Yep, you know it. Oh, hey! It looks like it's calmed down. Hey. What's with him all of a sudden? At any rate, Celebi and the Sableye should be just ahead. I couldn't get Snorunt to confirm it, but there's a good chance that Master Dialga and his new henchmen will be there. Yeah, that's our first clue. We won't let him get away. Focus, and let's go. Music here sounds fairly ominous, if I do say so myself. Yeah, let's just get going. Ain't no use in staying here. Seeing a lot of brown here. And... ah yes, the one Pokemon I expect to see in this frozen chilly wasteland. Wheezing and Cacturn. Like, is the whole thing here supposed to be like it's an icy desert, but this is snow, not sand? What is Cacturn doing here? Game? I mean, Metagross, I mean, sure. Just generally strong Pokemon, I guess, but... why Cacturn? Also, the water here looks a lot more pleasant to drink. I suppose that would be an interesting question here. What areas have the water which is most drinkable? Like, you probably wouldn't drink the water from the green water from Crystal Cave, or the pink water from that one other dungeon. And you probably wouldn't drink the water from any of these future dungeons in case of soul corruption or whatever. Probably not places like Beach Cave as well, because that's salt water and Ice Cacturn compared to being in regional form. That's one thing I've been wondering, actually. As to whether or not at some point they'll just give up with introducing new Pokemon and just focus exclusively on regional variants. Because it's like, we've reached 1,000 at this point. I think most people are gonna be throwing their arms out at one point and saying, yeah, we've reached 1,000, that seems like enough to me. So I'm wondering whether they'll just continue to, with one game at least, just forego new Pokemon entirely and just focus exclusively on regional variants. I mean, they did sort of do that with Legends Arceus, but I'm not sure I count that. Considering, pseudo spin-off, question mark? It wasn't... It wasn't strictly a mainline title, so probably shouldn't count it. And for that matter, probably won't consider Legend Za to be one as either. Just to be fair. And then again, probably not going to play Legend Za either. Just as much as I do quite like Mega Dragonite, though part of me does sort of wish that the Dragonair wings just replaced the normal Dragonite wings instead of just going on his bonds. I still generally do like the look of Mega Dragonite. Just seems correct. Of course, that's the only real Mega people are going to be paying attention to, because, of course, no Mega Nido King / Nido Queen, and that's, like, the one Mega I really want at this point. And a lot of people want Flygon, and I can't exactly blame them, but in terms of, like, fan-favorite Pokemon who've been out the spotlight for too long, why not give the King his shake? And the Queen. Looks like we made it through. I think the Sableye are up ahead. Let's proceed with caution. Alright, that doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. Oh gee, I wonder what those pillars could be for. Surely not just there for decoration, surely. This looks like the deepest part of this ice-covered forest. Mega Azumarill? Yeah, I would like Mega Azumarill as well, just, I think in that case it'd be more like Scizor, where it benefits more from other held items. The main ones that come to mind being Assault Vest and Citrus Berry. And, Normalium Z back in Sun and Moon. Just so we could full heal off a belly drum. Do you think Galadriel's so brain-dead in Rings of Power because she drank none of its salt water she swam all the way to Middle Earth? Still have no idea how she survived that, unless she actually is just, as I've heard some people say, Satan incarnate. Over there, I can see a remarkably large ice pillar. There's a mysterious feeling in the air. Is that... Egad, Grovyle, look! Over there, just past those 4 huge pillars. Can you see anything? Yes, I can. Looks like somebody's lying there unconscious. Come on! That's... Celebi! Celebi, can you hear me? It's me! It's Grovyle! Is someone holding you back? Grovyle, you can see the keystone beneath him. You've met this guy before. So you mentioned saltwater, and that's the first thing that came to mind. That's fair, that's fair. There's an odd keystone there. That means... Oh yeah, this is also a good candidate for this game's version of Machinations. Spiritomb. Spiritomb, you! Why have you done this to Celebi? You're wrong. You're wrong. This was not our doing. Don't lie! Explain why Celebi is like this! You've done this to me before, so I know it's you! Besides, if you didn't do this to Celebi, then who else could have? What? What is this sensation? Why? I don't understand why. Every nerve in my body is bristling. This is a bad sign. My instincts are screaming out that something's very wrong, and that maybe I should move, but where is this feeling coming from? You're wrong. Please believe us. What is it trying to tell me, this overpowering sense of dread? What have I failed to understand? What am I wrong about? Grovyle! Celebi, you're awake! You sure picked a strange time to wake up. If we let you flee, we... Let Celebi go, Spiritomb. If you won't let her go, I'll kill you. Don't make me use force. Don't come near! I did it! Oh, you! Ah, my strength! I'm losing my strength. This is...
We can go now, right? We're all done here, so we'll just be on our way. But behind Grovyle is Dusknoir. We can go, right?
What? What are you saying? Why is my chest getting tighter?
Get a hold of yourself, Spiritoon. Remain with us a little longer.
Dusknoir! You! What's going on?
Listen, Grovyle. Master Dialga's newest henchman. From the start, it was never revealed.
What?
Everything has gone according to plan. Everything has gone according to my design. It was I who uncovered the location of the shield generator. This icicle forest is a special place. If you're hit by the electrical discharge from these ice pillars, your spirit will be melted away. It was surprisingly easy to get used to stand in the center of these 4 pillars. That is where the power is most concentrated.
My spirits will be melted away?
My plan, elegant and useful. It's this, Grovyle. I lured you here for this purpose. After your spirit is melted away, I will use your body, and in your place, I will return to the past.
What?
If Grovyle goes back to the past, Stent and Vel will be so incredibly happy, won't you agree? They won't be the slightest bit suspicious. They will accept you as their friend. Sadly, the 2 innocents will be unaware of the one flaw in their happiness. The body will be Grovyle's. The consciousness will be me. Everything we've done has been in preparation for this, the new agent. In fact, Grovyle, it's you.
No, Dusknoir, this can't be real. I mean, when did you plan? You and I returned together from this world from the past. There wasn't any time for you to have told this plan to the Sableye. So how did you? No, there was time. That time when you first returned to the world and I saw Sableye for the first time. The Sableye wandered in and suddenly wandered off. But you were unconscious back then. I thought I was the first of us to wake up, but that was a mistake. It was the other way around. Dusknoir regained consciousness before I did, so he woke up first and talked to the Sableye. This plan of his.
It's taken you long enough to catch on, Grovyle. Grovyle! You've been in my way the entire time. Now your time is up. When I inhabit your empty vessel and return to the past, it will be child's play to kill Stent and Vel. Give up now and let your spirit be melted away.
Oh, was I too trusting? I thought I could, but I believed you.
That's right, Grovyle. Your weak point is that you're too kind, too naive even. I've said it before. Allow me to repeat it for emphasis. I really despise you. Even when I shielded you, it was simply to go along with the plan. You coward! You can babble whatever you like. In the end, you have lost. You've lost because you trusted me.
No, I don't believe that. I wasn't wrong. I still trust you.
Do my ears deceive me? You say that even after all I've done.
Ghost just... Yeah, it seems like it.
You still have trust in me.
Yes. Despite that, I know what's in your heart, Dusknoir. We had a moment of understanding.
Then we had nothing of the kind.
Yes, I'm sure as can be. While we're on that adventure, when we're pressing on through the dungeons, surmounting all challenges, while you were behind me, at some point, I sensed all your feelings of hatred vanished.
What are you saying? That's impossible. I meant what I said. I despise you. That's all you sensed. There is no conflict.
I ask you to remember more clearly, carefully. It's not just something I sensed. I am very cautious. And even with caution in place, while we're on this adventure together, I decided to trust you because I could sense your spirit. A spirit of loyalty. I could at least sense your spirit. Your shining spirit.
Shining. My spirit. Mine.
You've pledged loyalty to Primal Dialga. So you're trying to protect this world of darkness, but that just comes from the desire not to disappear. But really, for most of you all, is that enough? To survive like this here? In this hellscape, is there any honest happiness in that for you? The meaning of life? Think what it truly means to live, Dusknoir!
What it truly means to live. My meaning.
They have nothing to... Yeah.
When Grovyle said about the legacy we leave behind, in becoming immortal, did he really mean that? To be immortal past death, life beyond death, is there truly such a thing? Even if I disappear, my spirit is alive.
Please remember, Dusknoir, what I sensed in the dungeon that time, your shining spirit. Dude, think what it means to live, dude. I'm dead. Yeah, he's a ghost. He's already died once. I do gotta wonder though, whose ghost do you think Dusknoir actually is? I'm betting Chatot. I'm betting Dusknoir's Chatot's ghost.
My spirit. There's nothing shines like that. You're deluding yourself.
Master Dusknoir, are you a rat?
Shut up. Oh, am I? Has my spirit become a part of his minds, then Grovyle's existence? Only it's too late now.
Master Dusknoir.
So will I. It's the same for you. Have you ever thought of the future of Have you ever thought of the future or a new life? Giving into Primal Dialga and living your whole life in darkness. Is that truly what you want? Celebi, what does your heart tell you? Your sense of self-respect, where has it gone? The electrical discharge is getting stronger. Can't hold on. My strength is draining away.
If this goes on, Grovyle can't spiritomb. You can't let this happen. You can move, can't ya? Do something.
Oh, it even gets your unique little emote window there. It's no good. My vision going white. My spirit is going to melt away. My consciousness, all that I am, is fading. My spirit, finally fading.
Dusknoir.
Master Dusknoir. Master Dusknoir with you, Grovyle.
This is... Grovyle, you alright?
Barely. Dusknoir, you saved me. Oh no. Now you've made him angry.
Dusknoir, you had one job.
Master Dialga.
Walk.
Ah!
Master Dusknoir.
Walk.
Ah!
Master Dusknoir. Master Dusknoir. We must protect him. Let's go.
Walk.
And then he just kills them all with roar time.
You. Ugh. Need to move. My body, it won't something do what I tell it to.
Yeah, he's just seriously going to town on him.
Yeah. My paralysis is gone. Dialga.
Stop. Don't, Celebi.
Yeah. What?
Aurora Borealis.
What's that?
If I remember right, it's called Aurora Borealis. Situated at this exact point in time, specifically over this island.
A wind has started blowing. There's up in the sky, there's an aurora. That means the sun. The air has started to move. The paralyzed planet has started to move again.
Could it be? History has finally changed. You did it. Stand. Well. Dialga. Primal Dialga's only become more ferocious.
Walk.
Eek!
Walk.
Grovyle, the house is on fire. No, Dialga, it's just the northern lights.
Master Dusknoir.
Don't worry, I'm fine. It's more important to follow Master Dialga. The rest of you take care of Grovyle and Celebi. Hurry.
Yep. So I think we only have one dungeon left as we're starting to get near the end. History has started moving, meaning we only have a set amount of time left.
Did he really go this way?
Yes, there's no mistaking it. Master Dialga wasn't built of his legs. When he vanished into the direction of this awesomely vast mountain.
It's hopeless.
What's wrong, Celebi?
At the pinnacle of this mountain, there's a passage of time. You know what's strange? Even though I was caught, it never said where a passage of time was. Master Dialga went into even more of a rampage. He's no longer acting rationally. Maybe his instinct, pressed by his increased ferociousness, made him head for the passage of time.
If Dialga would hit the passage of time when he's not in his right mind, what would happen, Dusknoir? Sounds like Gollum. If that occurs, then, now that the world has finally started to move, I don't know what might happen. For all I know, the planet could crack like an egg. We need to stop him quickly. The light has gotten much brighter, huh? The sun is rising. Dawn is near. It took a long time to recover. From here, Grovyle and I,
and Celebi will move as a group of 3. We need to fight as hard as we possibly can to stop Master Dialga. But on the other hand, we'll be far less mobile if we bring the Sableye along. If we're not in time, then that's the end.
Understood.
Alright, let us prepare and then let's go.
Master Dusknoir. Well then, Celebi 2.
What is it?
We're ready to. For the future, Master Dialga needs to come to his senses.
Yes, I understand. This is the final fight. We must bring Master Dialga back to his senses.
That's right. This is what I've been fighting for all this time. Just a little more. Oh! It started. Huh? What was that? Don't tell me. Don't tell me this is...
Eh? Grovyle, what's wrong?
No. It's nothing. Stand. Just a little more. Everything we've done so far, just a little more and we can achieve our goals. Until the end, where I'm erased. Lend me your strength, Stent. One last time! As this is, I believe, the final dungeon. Good old Vast Ice Mountain. Celebi, I never thought that you'd be caught like this.
I didn't imagine I'd get caught either. I really didn't think Dialga himself would come after me. And by the way, I didn't think you'd be coming back to this world, Grovyle. I was worried you'd failed again, you know, tee-hee. But I gotta see you again. I'm so happy.
I saw it, Grovyle. The light you emanated from your body earlier, tell me, was a sign that we're about to disappear. I knew. I should have known. Guess there isn't much time left for us, huh? But the shorter the time is, the brighter the radiance becomes. The brighter the candle burns, the shorter its life is. Anyway, all we can do is live the life to the fullest within our limited time. At least that's what I figure. Once you're ready, let's go.
If you're not gonna live life to the fullest, you might as well throw yourself off
Yep. That whole thing again. I don't remember how many floors there are to Vast Ice Mountain. I'm guessing there's gonna be quite a few. Is that a shiny... Yes, it is a shiny Celebi. For some reason, I'm pretty certain Celebi is the only shiny Pokemon that exists in this game. Could be wrong. And I'm sure there's plenty of fan games which have included several, various different types of shinies here and there for, like, fan characters and such, but for the official game, yeah, it's just Celebi.
Oh, fun fact. Did you know that you can also get shiny Celebi in Rescue Team DX for clearing through the forest and then going to a mystery house?
Well, so much for the food items. Let me just, swap them out. How much grimy food do we have? Less than I expected. Okay. I will say, though, one thing that I definitely do appreciate about this compared to Rescue Team DX, it feels like you go through dungeons a lot quicker. Wait, Shedinja. Well, that reminds me, what moves does Celebi have? Because I know she normally plays support. Heal Bell... Yeah, let's just keep those on. Heal Bell is just generally quite good. Swap... Yeah, just get rid of the grimy food. We're not gonna need grimy food where we're going. Though I suppose it would be... That's an interesting thought, actually. Oh, no. Grovyle, please. 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 Yeah, sleep is arguably even more dangerous here than it is in Gen 1. So many sludge traps I've noticed. Oh, and of course I got a warp. Oh, hey, Metagross, how are you? Here to make my life miserable as usual, I see. Have a dig. I don't know, it seems as though a lot of the Pokemon here... Obviously, there's less ice types than I would have initially anticipated. Mostly just ghost types again, and Gliscor. Totter seed, egg. Sure, let's go for one of those. Yeah, needless to say, I am pretty... Oh, hey, Absol. Here to forewarn me that the rest of the stream is going to end in disaster? Or the rest of the playthrough, rather? I thought not. Yeah, get this out of my inventory. Yeah, it seems kind of weird to me that it took as long as Rescue Team DX, possibly the last Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game we're ever gonna get, to add shinies. And I'm surprised they haven't even gone so far as to pitch a Mystery Dungeon mobile game, because I know a lot of people eat that up. Just being able to go for all these dungeons whilst, I suppose, paying a little bit of your wad in order to... Why is there so many teleporters in this dungeon? Also, Dusknoir's about to die. Please don't die. Okay, so Pursuit doesn't proc if you faint the enemy. Okay, that's good to know. May as well go this way since I'm here. Okay, Celebi is safe for the time being. Celebi, come over here. Oh, how fortuitous that I warped close to the stairs. Alright, home stretch. Celebi, we've climbed pretty far. Where is this? Is it much farther to reach the pinnacle?
No, not at all. The pinnacle's only a little farther.
I've been thinking about what could have happened since we haven't seen Master Dialga so far. Right. I think we may have reached the pinnacle already. Let's hurry. Yep, only one way to go. The final stretch. As long as Dialga hasn't destroyed... It's a good chance that my Dialga will... Yes. Nothing for it, let's move on. The vast ice mountain peak. Oh, Officer Magnezone, it's so good to see you. There's this crazy guy at the top of this mountain. We need to arrest him. Or, you know, I could just, assault the police. In this video game, not in real life. Feel as though I have to preface that given where I live. Also, I just realized this has the Primal Dialga leitmotif in it. I mean, it makes sense. It just hits a little hard. Come closer. I said come closer. Yeah, this really is just the final stretch, huh? At least assuming. I could very easily die at any point. Yeah, just hearing that leitmotif again just really makes me wistful. This whole game just really has been an emotional roller coaster. It's one of those games which I'm gonna miss going through once it's over. But then again, I have no idea how many streams we have left, because there is still a fair bit of post-game left for us to do. I gotta say, though, surprised we haven't leveled up again yet. Also notice that we haven't met any Reviver Seed yet. It seems like cause for concern. Yeah, it really seems as though they're not pulling any punches with these dungeons anymore. It's just like, traps everywhere, traps for everybody, and X Scissors, because screw you. Here, just every single Pokemon has a type advantage against you. Have fun. This long game surprised so much content. And I'm not even covering all of them, just going over the story. Which there is quite a bit of. There we go, we leveled up. Will a day come when Grovyle finally evolves into Sceptile? Who knows? Could have easily just been absolutely whacked by a Metagross there. Yeah, I'm gonna have so much fun with Dig once we get to the final fight. Assuming we can actually get there. Is this gonna be like another Temple Tower situation where it feels as though the peak goes on longer than the actual dungeon itself? I'm just gonna play it safe. In all yep. Of all places. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be needing apples where we're going. We won't need to eat. We won't need to breathe. We won't need to live. I miss having a scope lens. Oh no. Yeah, Discharge I remember being a scary move in these games. I mean, saying that, I suppose it is fortuitous that they decided to give us Dig just to help us out in this final fight. I'm pretty sure this could carry us against Primal Dialga anyways. Assuming we can actually get there. Obviously, I'm not expecting us to get another Focus Punch incident like we did last time. We're not going to be needing these max elixirs where we're going, so we may as well use them. Sorry, Celebi. So many person bands as well. It just seems like a super common item here. There we go, we finally made it. We made it to the pinnacle. I knew it. I knew you'd already reached the pinnacle. Primal Dialga.
Quack. Quack.
Ugh. Yeah.
Ugh. You alright?
Yeah, but Dialga, he seems to be in pain. The planet's moving again. It seems to be hurting Master Dialga's darkened heart.
Celebi, look behind Dialga.
Yeah, I see it.
Quack.
I knew it'd be very dangerous in the partial time where to be damaged.
This area. Just little by little, this area.
It's becoming brighter.
You can see the wind.
The wind is stronger. Oh, there's a light emanating from Dialga's body?
It's a
Our bodies, too.
History is being distorted.
History distorted?
Ah, the end is coming. It's getting close.
What?
Until we are raised, we should do everything we can to bring Master Dialga back to his senses. Oh, for the future, our fight. This is the last one. Stunt, Val, please, lend me your strength. Our final strength. Let's go.
Quack.
Here we go again with the music. And once again, Dialga, I've come to bargain. You look hungry. Yeah, let's just, go with this real quick. That's it. Right into me with 200 damage. Oh, and there's the ancient I'm expecting that Primal Dialga has a lot more stats behind the wheel to make up for strength in numbers. Anyways, have a Tortoise suit. It just gave me so many of these. As if they knew I would need them for this fight. Where you going, huh? Oh. Not quite a one punch, but still, surprisingly easy. I just remembered Primal Dialga being super powerful and being able to one-shot you with Roar of Time.
Quack.
My body's heavy. But we did it.
Yeah. We finally defeated Primal Dialga. Daybreak is near now. I can only wait here for the end to come. A plant, a ghost, and a pink floaty beat up. Yeah, pretty much.
The end is coming.
We're fading.
Garr, garr. Grrr.
Dialga. Ah! Dusknoir.
Oh.
Celebi too.
Oh. Grovyle. Grovyle, please tell me my life. Did it shine?
Yes. Extraordinarily.
I am glad I am up to the very end. Not wavering. Honestly, I lived because of you, Grovyle. Thanks to you. Thanks to you, I have no regrets.
Dusknoir. The end. Me too, so slowly. Celebi. Celebi. Here, let me hold you in my arms. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And look at that! It's turned blue. This is... oh... it's the morning sun. The sun is up. And it's a heck of a lot colder up here, I've just realized. Can you see it, Celebi? It's the morning sun.
Is this the morning sun? I had no idea. A world in which the sun rises. It's so beautiful. The sun. I had no idea that it could be this warm.
Especially considering we're up in the Arctic tundra.
Being able to see the sun before the end and being able to see it with you. I'm real glad that I'm alive. I'm real glad.
I am too.
Goodbye, Grovyle. I'm so happy.
How many Pokemon do you think were crushed by all these falling rocks? You do gotta wonder. Oh. Well, at least there's still some trees around. Ah, that's actually kind of beautiful. Ugh. Where? Heartfelt moments, suddenly evil Golem Donald Duck. I'm starting to regret bringing out that voice for Sableye, but I wanted to do the Toad voice. The cursed Toad voice.
We're still here. I wasn't erased. Why? That's true. We're not disappearing.
I thought if history was changed, that would be the end, so why is this? Oh, look, everybody's happy now.
We truly are still here.
Wonderful. But I don't know why we were fading and then didn't disappear, but anyway, everyone's alive. Everyone's safe. Isn't this just an amazingly wonderful thing?
If this happened, does that mean this was a miracle? Can we say that?
No, it was no miracle.
Dialga. Master Dialga.
For a very long time, I saw only darkness, and during that time, the world became filled with chaos.
Master Dialga.
I take responsibility for it. Now that things have been resolved, I will support this new world from here on out. Quack!
Now he's all rainbows.
This is
Master Dialga's telepathy.
Before he got the hidden move in Gen 5. Oh, and look at that.
wow.
The land, it turned green.
Such a beautiful scene.
This is Dialga's power.
It's all good, it's really... Yeah, I know.
Master Dialga, I have something I want to ask. Earlier, when we did not disappear, you said it wasn't a miracle. But was it thanks to you?
No, it was not me. I don't have the power necessary to stop you from disappearing, or causing paradox, or preventing paradoxes. However, a being higher than myself, that being's power could have done it.
What, you mean the writers?
This was surely that power at work, I believe.
I think it's implied he's talking about Arceus. Arceus. I just assumed for the longest time it was just like, oh, the fans' outcry was too great, we had to change it. I am the writer, I can do whatever I want.
And so, I must express my gratitude. It's wonderful that you've returned the world from darkness for me. I'm truly, truly grateful to you and the ones who stopped the planet's paralysis in the past. Your friends.
That's right, we are still here.
Stunt!
You too. I hope you're safe as well. If you didn't disappear either, are you still alive?
I mean, it is 200 years in the future, Grovyle. I assume not.
And Vel, you... The fate of Pokemon in the future when you changed history. My fate and that of Stunt. I expect we'll find out later, but right now you're... What are you thinking? The wind! The light! If you can carry my message, please send it to Stunt and Vel. Thanks to you, the future has been freed from darkness. And we, and the other Pokemon in the future are safe. We didn't disappear. From now on, we're going to combine our strengths and rebuild this world.
It's nice then to at the very least acknowledge that it's still in ruins.
For Celebi, who has supported me all this way, after this, above all, we are still alive. Stunt! Vel, can you hear me? We are still alive!
And a new... Yep, and that's the credits. Needless to say, that was probably the best of the episodes. I mean, it's definitely the one that had the most work put into it. There's definitely a lot of interesting stuff in the other episodes, but I think it's obvious that this one was the main attraction and it kind of shows. And I think at the end there, I was sort of trying to patch up the whole time travel business of why wasn't the world destroyed in paradoxes, and I guess the answer is just, oh, because we said so. But yeah, that's about as long as I was expecting this to go. Next time, since the special episodes are over, we can now go back to our regularly scheduled programming. Please discard some place items in storage. Just put them in storage, put all of them in storage, everything must go in. Wait, there's a limit? There's a limit on storage? Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this? It deletes items in storage. Let's delete items in storage. This one, this one, this one, this one. That one, that one, that one, that one. These ones. That one. All my projectiles, since I don't really need those. So many apples. I think we can get rid of a few of these. Blue gummies I need. And I gotta admit, I wasn't exactly expecting this. Also, you know what? Yeah, let's get rid of these. I'm not gonna be using any of these, so I may as well just get rid of them. Sorry, game. I do at the very least hope that I'm keeping the sun scarf, obviously. Anything else in here which I should probably keep? I'm gonna say no. Yeah, let's just trash all these. Throw those away. Oran berries, can't have enough of those. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I never actually assumed that there was actually a limit to the storage. That's wild to me. I guess that pays to be silver rank. Anyways. That's all the special episodes. So, next time, we're gonna be continuing on with the adventures of that blue crocodile, which I forgot the name of. Anyways. Till then, thank you for tuning in and sticking with me this far. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.